Hello everyone, it's Chloe from the Holistic PCOS Journey community. Today we're talking about polycystic ovary syndrome, or PCOS, a condition that's far more complex than most people realize. PCOS isn't just one disorder, it's a collection of symptoms with different root causes. That's why a generic approach rarely works. What helps one person may not help another. We'll break down the four main types: insulin-resistant, inflammatory, post-pill, and adrenal PCOS. By understanding your type, you can tailor your management and have more productive conversations with your healthcare provider. Let's dive in and help you move from confusion to clarity. Let's start with the most common type of PCOS. Understanding the different types is crucial because it allows for a more targeted and effective approach to managing your symptoms. Each type presents unique challenges and requires specific strategies. Insulin-resistant PCOS, affecting about 70% of people with PCOS, making it the predominant form. This means that a significant majority of individuals diagnosed with PCOS are also grappling with the complexities of insulin resistance. Insulin is a hormone that helps your cells absorb glucose for energy. Think of it as a key that unlocks the doors of your cells, allowing glucose, the fuel derived from the food you eat, to enter and provide the necessary power for your body to function. In insulin resistance, your cells stop responding well to insulin, like a lock that's been jammed and the key no longer fits. This resistance prevents glucose from entering the cells efficiently, so your pancreas, in an attempt to compensate, produces more and more insulin to try and force the glucose into the cells. This leads to a state of hyperinsulinemia, or elevated insulin levels in the bloodstream. This excess insulin signals your ovaries to make more androgens, particularly testosterone. Androgens are often referred to as male hormones, although they are present in both men and women, just in different proportions, leading to symptoms like excess facial hair, also known as hirsutism, acne, which can be persistent and difficult to treat with conventional methods. Scalp hair loss, often presenting as thinning hair or a receding hairline, and weight gain, especially around the belly, which is a particularly concerning type of fat known as visceral fat. You might also notice intense sugar cravings, a relentless urge to consume sweets and carbohydrates driven by the body's attempt to quickly raise blood sugar levels, and stubborn weight that's hard to lose, despite your best efforts with diet and exercise. This resistance to weight loss can be incredibly frustrating and discouraging. Diagnosis involves blood tests for fasting insulin, glucose, and HbA1c, which provides an average of your blood sugar levels over the past 2-3 months. These tests help to assess insulin resistance and identify any underlying glucose intolerance or diabetes. The main goal is to improve insulin sensitivity, essentially making your cells more responsive to insulin signal. This allows glucose to enter the cells more efficiently, reducing the need for the pancreas to produce excessive amounts of insulin. Focus on a whole foods diet low in processed sugars and refined carbs. This means prioritizing foods in their natural state, such as fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins, while minimizing your intake of sugary drinks, white bread, and pastries. Choose complex carbs like vegetables and whole grains, such as quinoa, brown rice, and oats, which are digested more slowly and have a less dramatic impact on blood sugar levels. And pair them with protein and healthy fats to stabilize blood sugar. Protein and fats slow down the absorption of carbohydrates, preventing rapid spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels. Consistent exercise, both cardio and resistance training, is crucial for managing insulin resistance. Helps your muscles use glucose and improves insulin response. When you exercise, your muscles become more sensitive to insulin, allowing them to absorb glucose more readily and reducing insulin resistance. Supplements like myo-inositol and berberine have shown promise in improving insulin sensitivity and hormonal balance, can support insulin signaling and blood sugar control, helping to regulate menstrual cycles and reduce androgen levels. Magnesium is also key, as many with PCOS are deficient, and it plays a vital role in insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism. Remember, this is about sustainable lifestyle changes, not quick fixes. It's a journey towards long-term health and well-being, requiring patience, consistency, and self-compassion. Work with a healthcare provider for a personalized plan that takes into account your individual needs and circumstances. By addressing insulin resistance, you can restore hormone balance, leading to significant improvements in your overall health and quality of life. Regulate cycles, and improve symptoms like acne and weight gain, empowering you to feel more confident and in control of your body. Targeted lifestyle changes can make a profound difference in your health, offering hope and a path towards a brighter, healthier future. Next, we'll delve into inflammatory PCOS. This subtype is characterized by a persistent state of internal inflammation, which acts as a primary driver of the condition. It's crucial to understand this type, as managing inflammation can significantly alleviate symptoms and improve overall well-being. Inflammatory PCOS is where chronic, low-grade inflammation is the main driver. This isn't the acute inflammation you experience after an injury. Instead, it's a subtle, ongoing process that silently disrupts your body's natural functions. Inflammation is your immune system's response to threats, whether those threats are infections, injuries, or foreign substances. It's a necessary defense mechanism designed to protect your body. But when it's constant, when this inflammatory response becomes chronic, it disrupts hormones, throwing your endocrine system into disarray. This hormonal imbalance is a key feature of PCOS. This chronic inflammation triggers excess androgen production, particularly testosterone. Elevated androgen levels contribute to many of the hallmark symptoms of PCOS, such as hirsutism and acne. Symptoms of inflammatory PCOS can be varied and often debilitating. They can include persistent fatigue, which goes beyond normal tiredness. You might also experience joint pain, stiffness, and inflammation in your joints. Frequent headaches, including migraines, are another common complaint. Skin issues like eczema, psoriasis, or other inflammatory skin conditions can flare up. And digestive problems such as bloating, abdominal pain, or symptoms consistent with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, are frequently reported. Blood tests for markers like CRP, C-reactive protein, and ESR, erythrocyte sedimentation rate, can help identify inflammation and confirm the presence of this subtype of PCOS. These tests measure general inflammation levels in the body. The key to managing inflammatory PCOS is to find and address your triggers, the underlying causes that are driving the inflammation. These might be food sensitivities, where your body reacts negatively to certain foods, triggering an immune response. Gut imbalances, such as leaky gut or an overgrowth of harmful bacteria, can also contribute to systemic inflammation. Or environmental toxins like pollutants, pesticides, or chemicals found in everyday products can overwhelm your body's detoxification systems and promote inflammation. An anti-inflammatory diet is crucial for managing this type of PCOS. It's the cornerstone of reducing inflammation naturally. Focus on omega-3 rich fish, such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines, which have potent anti-inflammatory properties. Load up on leafy greens like spinach, kale, and collard greens, which are packed with antioxidants and nutrients. Incorporate berries, especially blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries, which are rich in anti-inflammatory compounds. Use olive oil and avocados as your primary sources of healthy fats. Avoid processed foods, which are often high in inflammatory ingredients like refined sugars and unhealthy fats. Limit your intake of sugar, as it can significantly contribute to inflammation. And for some individuals, gluten and dairy can be inflammatory triggers, so consider eliminating them from your diet to see if it makes a difference. Supporting gut health is vital for reducing inflammation. A healthy gut microbiome plays a crucial role in regulating the immune system. Eat plenty of fiber from fruits, vegetables, and whole grains to nourish beneficial gut bacteria. Incorporate fermented foods such as yogurt, kimchi, and sauerkraut into your diet to introduce probiotics and support a healthy gut flora. And consider a probiotic supplement to further enhance your gut health. Stress management is essential, as chronic stress can exacerbate inflammation. High cortisol, the stress hormone, fuels inflammation and disrupts hormonal balance. Daily practices like meditation, even just for a few minutes, or spending time in nature can help lower cortisol levels and reduce inflammation. Supplements such as omega-3s in the form of fish oil or algal oil, curcumin from turmeric, a potent anti-inflammatory compound, and zinc, an essential mineral for immune function, can reduce inflammation and support skin health as well as overall well-being. Prioritize quality sleep. Aim for 7-9 hours of restful sleep each night. Your body repairs itself at night during sleep, and adequate rest is crucial for reducing inflammation. Poor sleep worsens inflammation and disrupts hormone balance, creating a vicious cycle. By calming inflammation through these lifestyle and dietary changes, you can regulate hormones, bringing them back into balance. This will improve energy levels, clear your skin, and alleviate many of the other symptoms associated with PCOS. Ultimately, managing inflammatory PCOS is about putting out the fire from within, addressing the root causes of inflammation and supporting your body's natural healing processes. The third type is post-pill PCOS, a temporary condition that can arise after stopping hormonal birth control. The pill suppresses your natural hormone production. When you stop, your body may temporarily overproduce androgens. Symptoms, like acne, irregular periods, and hair loss, often appear within 3 to 6 months after quitting the pill. The key difference: if you had regular cycles before the pill, this is likely a temporary rebound, not underlying PCOS. Diagnosis is based on your history and blood tests to rule out other causes. Most cases resolve within 6 to 12 months as your hormones rebalance. Support your body with a nutrient-dense diet, plenty of protein, healthy fats, and vitamins like B6, zinc, magnesium, and vitamin D. Minimize processed foods and sugar. Support your liver with cruciferous vegetables and adequate hydration to help clear excess hormones. Supplements like Vitex, chasteberry, can help restore regular cycles, and zinc can reduce acne and hair loss. Manage stress with gentle practices like yoga or journaling. Most importantly, be patient. Your body needs time to recalibrate. With the right support, symptoms usually improve as your hormones find their natural rhythm. Let's delve into the fourth distinct type of polycystic ovary syndrome, adrenal PCOS. It's crucial to understand that PCOS isn't a monolithic condition. It presents in various forms, each with its unique underlying drivers and requiring tailored management strategies. Adrenal PCOS is primarily driven by chronic stress and the resulting excess of adrenal androgens, most notably DHEAS or dehydroepiandrosterone sulfate. This hormone is produced by the adrenal glands, and its elevated levels can disrupt the delicate hormonal balance in women. In this particular type of PCOS, the primary issue doesn't stem from the ovaries themselves, as is the case in some other forms. Instead, the spotlight is on the adrenal glands, two small but mighty organs situated atop your kidneys. These adrenal glands are responsible for producing a variety of essential hormones, including stress hormones like cortisol, and importantly in this context, androgens, which are typically considered male hormones but are also present in women in smaller amounts. Chronic stress, whether it's stemming from the pressures of work, a persistent lack of adequate sleep, underlying emotional strain, or a combination of these factors, plays a pivotal role in triggering and exacerbating adrenal PCOS. This sustained stress response leads to chronically high levels of DHEAS, which in turn manifests in a cluster of characteristic symptoms, including heightened anxiety, difficulty falling or staying asleep, often leading to insomnia. Many individuals with adrenal PCOS describe feeling paradoxically wired but tired, experiencing a sense of constant alertness coupled with profound exhaustion. Dizziness or lightheadedness can also be a common complaint. One key differentiator of adrenal PCOS from other types is that insulin resistance and subsequent weight gain, which are frequently observed in other forms of PCOS, may not be prominent features in this particular subtype. Individuals may maintain a healthy weight and normal body composition. Accurate diagnosis of adrenal PCOS necessitates specific blood tests. These tests focus on measuring DHEAS levels and assessing the cortisol rhythm throughout the day to evaluate adrenal function. The cornerstone of managing adrenal PCOS lies in effective stress reduction techniques and providing targeted support to the adrenal glands to help them function optimally. Prioritizing sleep is paramount. Aim to consistently achieve 7-9 hours of quality sleep each night to allow your body and adrenal glands to rest and recover. In addition to sufficient sleep duration, diligently practice good sleep hygiene. This includes creating a relaxing bedtime routine, ensuring a dark, quiet, and cool sleep environment. Incorporate mind-body practices into your daily routine. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, gentle yoga, which focuses on relaxation and stretching, and regular deep breathing exercises can be incredibly beneficial. These practices help to calm your nervous system, reduce the production of stress hormones like cortisol, and promote a sense of overall well-being. When it comes to physical activity, choose restorative forms of exercise that nourish your body rather than further stressing it. Opt for activities like walking in nature, swimming, or gentle cycling. It's generally advisable to avoid or minimize intense workouts, as these can place additional strain on the adrenal glands. Focus on eating regular, balanced meals that include a good source of protein, healthy fats, and complex carbohydrates. This dietary approach helps to stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the day. It's also crucial to avoid skipping breakfast, as this can put unnecessary stress on your body. Be mindful of your caffeine intake and consider limiting or eliminating it altogether, as caffeine can overstimulate the adrenal glands and exacerbate symptoms. Explore the potential benefits of adaptogenic herbs such as ashwagandha and rhodiola, which are known for their ability to help the body adapt to stress and balance stress hormones. However, it's essential to consult with a qualified healthcare professional before incorporating any new supplements or herbs into your regimen. Ensure you're getting adequate amounts of key nutrients that support adrenal health, including vitamin C, B vitamins, particularly B5 and B6, and magnesium. Ultimately, managing adrenal PCOS is about embracing a lifestyle that prioritizes deep self-care, effective stress management, and nurturing your adrenal glands. By consistently calming your stress response, you can effectively lower DHEAS levels, provide crucial support to your adrenal glands, and restore hormonal balance, leading to improved overall health and well-being. So those are the 4 main types of PCOS, each with unique causes and solutions. Understanding your type is empowering and helps you move beyond generic advice. Always work with a qualified healthcare provider for diagnosis and a safe, effective plan. Target the root cause, whether it's insulin, inflammation, post-pill changes, or stress, for real progress. This knowledge gives you a roadmap for better health and more meaningful conversations with your doctor. Thank you for watching. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe for more evidence-based health content. Share your experiences or questions in the comments below. You're not alone on this journey. Together we can build a supportive community and help each other thrive.